The Senzo Meyiwa murder trial will restart today, nearly 9 years after he was gunned down in a suspected robbery in Vosloorus. It comes after President Cyril Ramaphosa suspended the judge on this case, Tshifhiwa Maumela, for failing to deliver rulings on time. This time around, we have a new presiding officer. Linda Mnisi is covering that story for us, and he joins us live. Linda, good morning to you. I suppose the most pressing question, and perhaps one that is uppermost in mind for the family concerned, the Senzo Meyiwa family, is whether or not this trial will have to see all those witnesses go back and re-testify, so to speak, but that then means further delays. Is that going to be the case, given that there's this new judge that's taking over?
Well, that's how it's likely to take, Oli, given the fact that you'll remember that, so far they've called about 5 witnesses to the stand, and it's over a year, really, that this case has since started. So looking at where we are right now, and from the conversations that we've been having with those who are quite close to the case, it looks like witnesses might have to be called back, because there's also a concern here, Oli, around how the record was filled with unnecessary stuff. You'll remember there's been multiple delays because of many things that really don't have to do with the crux of the case. And from those who are close to the case, it seems they've welcomed this fresh start, because it will really give all the witnesses a time to come and testify, and for the record to be clean. You'll remember also that there's a new judge in this matter, and one of the strategic things, it seems, that those who are in charge with appointing judges have had to deal with is really getting someone who does not have other matters to look into, someone who really has retired and has the experience to deal with high-profile matters. Here I'm talking about Judge Rathamokgotleng, who had retired, really, so being brought back into this matter because he will not have other cases to focus on. So he'll have this matter and really looking specifically into this matter. They're also telling us that it's likely to run for about 9 to 10 weeks, which will see this matter to finality. So we're expecting this matter to sit from today right until September, which will give, of course, all the legal representatives time to prepare their witnesses and, of course, prepare their defense. It's likely to head in that direction. You'll remember Judge Rathamokgotleng is quite experienced in dealing with these matters, and specifically because there's been a lot of, media attention on this matter. This is a judge who's quite experienced and also dealing with members of the media. He's presided over a number of cases, including that of the Tulsi twins. You'll remember the HP matter and many others, really, that he's presided over. So he really is expected to look into this matter and focus purely on this case. But you'll remember there are also a number of concerned citizens around what has happened and how long it has taken. You speak to me about how it's taken nearly 9 years to get to this point, or for justice to be served. Really, we have 5 accused in this matter who are still going back to court for the restart of the trial. Let me bring in one gentleman here who's from the South African Mass Movement, who'll give us a sense of how they are feeling. I see your banner says it quite clear. Our justice system is failing the victims of crime. Talk to me about Le in particular and why you're concerned.
We are concerned because we see this justice system torturing Senzo Meyiwa's family. This is a torture. You can't have a case that take 9 years and now they are talking about starting afresh. We really sympathize with this family. That's why we are here. This guy has given us his talent. He has blessed us with his talent. So we are just here supporting Meyiwa family. We're feeling what they are feeling. We can only imagine, because this is emotionally affecting them and also financially as well, because they want to see justice. But the way we see it, it's really frustrating to all of us. We can only imagine how they feel. We are outsiders. who see these things, we are standing up to say enough is enough. We want to see people who did this, and then we want to see this resolved.
Looking at, the new judge that's been appointed, does that give you any kind of comfort that perhaps bringing in a retired judge will actually see this matter to finality, because he won't have to focus on other matters, really?
Yes, we are hopeful so, and we heard that he was also a soccer star. We are hopeful that he is going to put his heart into this and then do things and then finish this case, because we want to see justice. We want to see if these people who are accused here are really the right people. If not, we want people who did this. So we really want to see a justice system, and we want this case to start today until the end. We don't want this stop-start thing. We want this case to end now. Enough is enough.
All right, thank you so much. That is a member of the South African Mass Movement who are outside this court, calling for this matter to be brought to finality, as it's taken so long for it to get to this point. A restart really means we could see potentially the recalling of all witnesses. You'll remember 5 had already been called, and we had gotten to a point where about 3 of those witnesses were those who were in the house. I'm talking here about Senzo Meyiwa's close friends, Dumelo Madlala, as well as Mtokozi Sitwala, as well as the sister of Kelly Khumalo, Zandi Khumalo, who's testified in this court. You'll remember there's been a number of delays, and including the change of legal representation. So it's hoped that today at least we'll see the start of what will be a trial that will run for this 9 weeks that is expected to take place, and then ultimately brought to finality.
Thank you very much. Live for us there at the High Court in Pretoria.